What's up, solutionaries? Maj 2 Ray here, founder of Black Guns Matter and Solutionary Lifestyle. Pretty much the coolest libertarian ever, too. Speaking of libertarian, today, this morning, the Libertarian Party's National Chair, Angela McArdle, has decided to resign. I want to take a brief moment to tell you guys some of the shit that I've saw Angela do over the last few years that I think has been absolutely phenomenal. The libertarian movement is a powerful movement. We have influenced Republicans, Democrats, woken people up. I'm talking about from Democrat all the way to ANCAP. Obviously, we have more famous libertarians like Javier Milei, who's the president of Argentina, who has applied libertarian anarcho-capitalist principles and has gotten Argentina from a debt to a surplus in his first year of his first term. We obviously know that Ron Paul, Rand Paul, Thomas Massie, these are libertarian philosophy dudes. But when they ran as Republicans because there's some overlap between limited government conservatism and the two-party system is designed. It's going to be very difficult for libertarians or any third-party candidate, so-called third-party candidate, to really get in the spot and do what it do on a federal level. However, libertarians, especially this go-round, have shown that they are the king and queen makers. By and large, Donald Trump won because of libertarian, conservative, but mostly libertarians influencing and going in that direction. And the major reason for that was Angela McArdle. So I want to give you guys some of the breakdowns of some of the things that I saw her do over the last couple of years that I thought was just back-to-back sensational. So a while ago, you had the Rage Against the War Machine. I think that might have been a year or two ago. And this was a coalition of different groups, Republicans, whatever. If you believe in anti-war, let's work together and coalition around these issues. That was something that, Angela McArdle had a solid hand in and like did it effortlessly. Getting those types of strong-minded liberty people together under one coalition or one thing and have that happen while still having people do the massive propaganda. Oh, the Russians were there. All of this other silly shit. It's just amazing. Even then, I was like, yeah, that shit ain't going to work. I mean, I say this in my head while giving support, but I'm like, yo, it's like herding cats. Same thing with libertarians. So that was something that she pulled off, and I thought it was dope. Now, let's fast forward a bit. Last year at the Libertarian National Convention, she invited Trump, Vivek, RFK Jr. to all speak. That Libertarian National Convention, to my understanding, got more media attention than any other libertarian convention that I've ever saw. Even the ones that got attention for the negative shit. Trump shows up at this event and says, if you get behind us, we will free Ross Ulbricht. And if you don't know who Ross is, who's free, by the way, go look up the story. Amazing story, Silk Road. Just Google Ross Ulbricht, Silk Road, and Trump's pardon. But he said this literally, I was there, in D.C. at the Libertarian National Convention. I was front and center. If you get behind me, you get the support, I'll free Ross Ulbricht. He did it, and he didn't have to. Why did this happen? Because Angela McArdle put the idea together, met with President Trump, and negotiated that. Now, this does not mean that there were not tons of other grassroots organizations and people. Again, even Thomas Massie mentioned this about this to President Trump years ago. But we're talking about being in the position and applying the pressure to liberty ideology and making it practical in the real world. So again, like the video that I did on this is a lot of unicorns sliding together and lining up. So you got unicorns appearing, lining up, and be in alignment with the stars for this type of shit to really kind of like get pulled off. She did it. There's other things. Rescue the Republic, which is like more of a unification between libertarians, the Make America Healthy Again movement, and the Make America Great Again movement in areas where they align. So if you want America to be great again, it was better when Americans were more healthy. The Make America Healthy movement is, again, that's RFK's thing, who also came to the Libertarian National Convention. So that unification has more of staying power, kind of like that event, the Rage Against the War Machine, the Ukraine war, okay? Also, Trump just, I think yesterday, said, hey, we're not giving no more aid to Ukraine. So there are libertarian philosophies, libertarian values, and things that people in the libertarian movement have been espousing and saying that need to happen for some time now. Angela pretty much leveraged her position as the chair of the Libertarian National Party and said, we're going to reach out to people and make these things practical in the real world. I respect the shit out of that. I think that people are not really stepping back, especially people that are not used to winning. They argue like from a contrarian perspective. They don't really see greatness because their existence is kind of like focused on how bad it is. And there's nothing wrong with that. Stay reality. I'm not a fan of RFK Jr.'s anti-gun positions, but I think he nails it on the vaccine. I think he is an older gentleman that looks better than a lot of people damn near half his age. So I think in that position, we recognize the Make America Healthy movement as what it is, and we coalition with people that the areas that we can agree upon. And I think that doing that from a libertarian perspective and getting all these things alignment has been damn near the impossible. And she's damn near done the impossible and then did it 2 more times. Now, as she's leaving, it obviously begs the question of who's going to replace her because there's no vice chair. These are legitimate questions, but I want to challenge libertarians and liberty-minded folks and conservatives, legit conservatives, not rhinos. I think that the Libertarian Party has more power by being the kingmaker and the spoiler. I think that the libertarian movement operating through the Libertarian Party can get that done more effectively, as evidenced in what Angela just did. On a local level, Project Decentralized Revolution, which is a creation of Michael Heiss and the Mises Caucus and folks from that ilk, I think that is the direction that we can bang this thing on 2 fronts. We can inform more people about the grassroots and local level, local and state level, while we build the infrastructure. If you want on the federal level, that 11, 12, 13% that sways elections, you got to come through us to get that. And that gives us serious power on the local as we build and on the federal level. I think we have enough room to get people that want to focus on the grassroots tip to focus on that, and the folks that want to influence national elections can, do that. Don't know who the vice chair or next chair is going to be. I'm assuming that Angela's going to probably do some work in the Trump administration, because he also did said, I'll put someone, a libertarian, in my cabinet. Maybe that's what it is. When she made her statement saying that she's resigning, she said it's because it's for another opportunity. You come through, you set a precedent, you raise the bar, you show what's possible, and you go on to new opportunities. I'm not mad that she's making that decision. I think that fighting a whole bunch of back and forth between goofballs that don't understand greatness can be exhaustive. And if I've accomplished the goal, or a few of the goals, a couple of impossible goals, I don't see nothing wrong with getting paid, and I'm assuming she's going to get paid for the next one, because I don't think she's been fully and well enough compensated for the job that she did. I just don't. So anyway, guys, I just want to hear you guys' perspective. Tell me what y'all think about it. Do you think you would rather her stay? Who do you think is somebody that should take the position after her? Who do you think the vice chair should be? It's definitely not going to fucking be me, because a lot of these people in political parties are goofballs and cowards that hide behind the non-aggression principle and all of that after doing very disrespectful shit. So it won't be me. I like being in the field. I love grassroots. I love engaging. I love the freedom that I have. And my brand is a little bit more aggressive. But nonetheless, tell me who you think should be her replacement. Tell me if you think that you agree with her leaving, disagreeing with it. Also, make sure you go over to solutionaryuniversity.org. Sign up for civics classes, because this was a case study in using a movement to get a political win and moving and advancing the ball forward. If you want to learn more about civics and how that goes, we do have a civics class. You should sign up for the Solutionary 9 membership plan, where you get civics, understanding imminent threat, firearms basics, all of those curriculums, workout routines, shooting, just all of that other good stuff. Solutionaryuniversity.org. Sign up, comment below, share this all over the place. My name is Maj Toure, the founder of Solutionary University. Hope to see you all in the class and in the comments section. Be safe, be solutionary.